How are you?
Hello, ma'am. How are you? Thank you so much for inviting me here. And I'm really delighted to have a session with you.
Yeah,
Thank you
same
so
here.
much wholeheartedly. I want to thank to you for giving me this opportunity and thanks for having your time also. How about you? How is it going in your side?
I'm also good enough. Can you introduce yourself as we are meeting for the very first time?
For sure, ma'am. I would love to introduce myself. So, as you already know, my name is Arutna and I came from a small town, Bihar, city called Darbhanga. And if I talk about my education qualification, I did my schooling from Hindi medium background. And as for now, I'm doing Bachelor's of English Literature in a first year of college. And yeah, recently in 2025, I have completed my advanced diploma in computer in 2025. And now I'm running, simultaneously, I'm running a YouTube channel where I post solo videos, conversation videos, mostly shorts. Along with that, if I talk about my hobbies, I love reading books. I can say I'm the bibliophile person whenever I have free time. So I prefer to read books, talking with people, listening to music. I'm a teacher too. I teach online, offline. I teach online spoken English class and offline 1 to 8 standard class. And now today I'm going to launch my offline batch, which is spoken English. And I'm traveling enthusiast. I'm nature lover person. Yeah, that's pretty much about me.
Wow, I must say you're a versatile person with so many things within you. Yeah, that's really overwhelming. You're doing so much, so many things in such a young age. That's really amazing. I truly
Thank you so much.
appreciate that.
Sometimes it's quite challenging to manage a time, study, teaching, and online classes, and household chores. Sometimes it's not easy, but yeah, I can proudly say I'm good at managing nowadays.
Good. That's wonderful. If you're able, if you know how to manage your time well, your life is already settled, I must say. Because we get a lot of
Hmm,
stress due to
also
non-management of
true.
the time.
That's true.
All right, let me
Okay, so may
introduce
I know
myself. Yeah, I'm coming to
for
that.
sure, ma'am.
My name is Pallavi Dhingra, and I'm an English communication coach. I have been helping various people across the globe to improve their communication skills as well as raise their confidence level over the last 10 years. And I'm from Delhi. About my educational qualification, I'm postgraduate in English as well as TEFL TESOL certified trainer. And I'm from Delhi. About my hobbies, I love to do a lot of shopping and I love to connect with people. So I'm connecting with you today.
Okay,
This is all
amazing,
from
ma'am.
my side.
Quite short introduction, but amazing, I would say.
Yeah,
And
thank
as
you
if
so
you
much.
are a trainer, you teach me. It's been 10 years now, right?
Yeah.
You have been teaching this language. Amazing. Now I'm more curious to have a session with you. Amazing. Okay. So how's the weather at your place, huh?
Weather is fine. Like sometimes it rains, sometimes it's humid, but that's okay. Delhi is like this, going in leaps and bounds.
Mm, got it. Yeah, I think mostly in India, nowadays rainy season is going on. That's why sometimes you face lots of network issue too.
Yes, even I
Okay,
could see a
amazing.
bit of like lagging from your side. Though it is okay, but still a bit of lagging is there.
Okay, maybe network issue because I
Yeah,
don't know, but it could be rain in evening, I guess.
yeah.
That's why maybe.
Yeah, we can trust the technology.
Now I'm okay.
Yeah, better.
Okay, so my first thing is like, do you feel accent is really important? Because I came across lots of person who are really struggle to pick any accent. Is it important to pick any accent if you don't have any reason to speak or adapt any accent? It is truly important.
See, I tell you, accent learning, yes, it could add on to what you are speaking on. It could present yourself better. But accent learning is the last stage. It's a kind of decoration in your in your speech. So that's not the first step. That's even not the mid step. That's the last step that one could learn.
Last,
Yes, and that's a kind of decoration that could be if you're learning English for so many years and you want to improvise yourself more. You say, what more should I go for then? We go for voice modulation, intonation, and then accent. So that's the last step. Yes, if you have a particular reason as per your company demands, if you have to communicate with foreign clients, yes, you must go for it. And I prefer rather than going for a British or American accent, I prefer to go with global accent, which is acceptable everywhere around the globe. So I prefer neutral accent. So rather than making it specific British or American, I prefer neutral accent.
that's true. Yeah. Neutral access is more important. As you already mentioned, if you have like a person where you can connect, if you have that kind of job, so it's a need to speak only American accent, then you can go and adapt that. Otherwise, it's okay. Your
Right.
net natural accent can accept across the globe. Amazing. Okay. So as you already mentioned, you're a trainer for past 10 years. So I want to know one thing from your side. What is the casual mistake people they do while learning spoken English?
The casual mistake they do generally is that, first of all, their expectations are too high. In short time, they wonder that they should start speaking more. They compare their zero step with somebody's 10th step. So, this is the most common mistake that a learner could do. Not a single learner, every learner, I tell you, do. Like, we have expectation, and that's not even our fault. The expectations have really speeded up because the way the technology is growing, as soon as we just demand that things are in front of us, so that's become our nature to have expectation that too quickly the thing should be done. So we do believe, earlier people believe in hard work, but nowadays nobody wants to do hard work. They wants to do smart work. They feel like quickly we do the things and it should be done. So this is how something I would wonder. This is the most common mistake. And apart from that, if coming to the technical part, they sometimes start with grammar, vocabulary, and sentence structure, which I don't feel is required to begin. Because if you will begin with them, you are going to slow down your speed. As you improve your grammar, vocabulary, sentence structure on the way in the process of learning. Not you should start from there. Why? As in when you are starting a language, so you do not need all these things. So but by learning all these things first, you are making and putting your mind so heavy. Along with it, once you start learning, you it's a long way process, so you slow down your way of spoken English, because anybody at the end of the day, they have to speak well. No matter whatever we do, whether even we write well, everybody wants to speak well. So if you want to improve your spoken English, start with speaking, start with broken English, start with imperfection, start with wrong grammar. A bit of wrong grammar is okay, acceptable. So in the process you improve. Important is what? When you're talking to somebody, your idea should reach well. If your idea is able to reach well and the other person can understand you and the communication goes well, you're good enough. And then in the process you improve all these things: grammar, vocabulary, sentence structure. These are like never ending stuff.
That's true. It's an ocean language, we cannot say. There is always room for improvement in our speaking. So we
Right.
cannot say that a lot of things always we means to learn and adapt new things in English. So when, like as you already mentioned about anyone to speak there and begin with the journey with small sentences and listening is one more important thing. If you have little bit input in your mind, so you can easily speak.
Yeah.
So I think beginners should start with listening and then gradually start with a small conversation when you gain a little bit confident, when you gain little bit confidence. Confidence is most important. When you are confident, you will learn English.
Right.
Definitely.
That's
Otherwise,
true.
it's not possible. Because I came across lots of people. They are very good at English. Though he don't know I'm very good at English. It's like unbelievement and self doubt. I don't speak well. No one ready to understand me. No one. Whenever I talk, I fumble a lot because their confidence. They have self doubt in themselves. That's why.
Right.
If you don't have, you can easily speak.
You said
Okay,
it right.
amazing. So one more question I want to ask. Grammar is important, right? But we have to know how much grammar is important. So, what's your approach to cover like tenses and all in a different manner? So how do you approach grammar?
See, I tell you, for spoken English, basic grammar is good enough. One should know parts of speech like noun, pronoun, verb, adjectives, adverbs, preposition, conjunction, interjections. And then after that, one should learn tenses. All the tenses I would suggest, rather than learning just the main three, all 12 tenses are important. So, how you have to understand them the English way, not like translation Hindi to English, वह ये कर रहा है ये करती है करता था, the way it has been taught 10 to 15 years back. You should not learn that way if you want your speedy improvement. If you want speedy improvement, don't go for that. Learn it the English way. For example, like present tense is used when something is happening in present, then it is used for daily action, daily habits. So make sentences and learn the sentence structure, like subject plus verb first form plus ses plus subject, like this. So he goes to school. So don't learn the Hindi way at all. Translations, they are not in these days. So if you are very beginning, you are not understanding anything, then it's okay to tell, but try to avoid it. If you are learning through translation, you are going to slow down your progress. This is for sure. And next,
Ye-
it is, for example, in this, I would like to mention something. See, also, we cannot translate Hindi to English directly. There are a lot of sentences which are like Indianisms. For example, like सब बोलते हैं आपको शुभ नाम क्या है. So in English, it will be like, what is your good name? So, but there is nothing. The name cannot be good or bad. We just say, what's your name? Like ये मेरा cousin brother, he is my cousin brother. It is wrong. So we just say he is cousin. From he, we are coming to know that it's a brother. So these are like Indianisms. So we should not learn Hindi to English. That doesn't work. And that actually slows down your progress. Next, it is, I would suggest it is what one can do when they are like going for grammar. Number one, parts of speech, then learning tenses thoroughly. And when they're learning tenses, try to make examples using them. So with these two topics only, it can be covered. One can start speaking. Then later, there's so many topics that can be covered of active, passive, direct, indirect. If you want to really use variety of sentences, phrasal verbs, coordinating conjunctions, and yes, even coordinating conjunctions can be done in the beginning, like the conjunctions or subordinating conjunctions that really help you to make your sentences go longer. Suppose if you have to use the sentence like, although I don't ask him to do, still she has done. So using although, though, even though. So these subordinating conjunctions really make our sentence go beautiful, and it shows that yes, we are actually implementing various sentence structure. So with just one topic, you could show a variety of sentence structure. So this is what I suggest,
That's
this 3 to 4 topics, and you can start with it. Even when you start speaking, you can learn these topics on the way. The rest all are, if you really have to give some exam, if you have to write somewhere, then go for it. Otherwise, if you feel you're good to go, then no need.
Yeah, in beginning, I think you should start speaking. If you feel in what areas I do mistakes, so you can go with that and thoroughly and gradually and simultaneously you can learn that. It is okay. Start speaking with broken English, but speak with confidence. And that's okay. So, what do you notice how American and Indian English is different?
It is actually different. It is you're asking me north and south difference. They are like absolutely different in all ways. When Americans speak, they do a lot of grammatical errors, but we Indians, we are so superb in grammar that we don't do any error at all. We take care of so many things. And I tell you, I teach students, the NRI students, those who are even born over there, so they also do a lot of errors. So Americans, they do a lot of grammatical errors. They just eat up few of the sounds, like they don't say tea, they will say water. Like very quickly they will make tea as the, so they use slangs a lot. So that is why when Americans speak, they speak so fast that's not understandable. I have a student, she is learning from last 2 to 3 years. Once my sister visited my house, she said, I just don't understand how you teach her. It just seems she is lip sync. I don't understand her literally anything. So they speak like this way. So that is not understandable if your skill set is not good enough. Some speaks very well. I won't talk about anybody, but that student, I tell you, she speaks in such a way that is actually not understandable if you don't give like your whole head to it. So that's what the way of speaking is different, because they speak too fast. Some of them, they speak too fast. They eat few of the letters. They use a lot of silent letters, and then they use slangs a lot. So, and I have a student from UK. She actually will not say anywhere "t" sound. Suppose she has to say writing, so she will not say "t." I'm writing this. She will say like this. She will never use "t" at all in any of the, like whatever she speaks. She will not use. Or if she where it's necessary, she will use just a half a pinch of it. Otherwise, she won't use. So yes, there is a lot of difference.
That's true. We Indian are we in all areas we want to perfect and all
Yeah,
speaking
right. But
vocabulary and
even the
all,
native
and
speakers, they
we are
don't take care of these things.
that's true. Yes, and nowadays I started listening native speakers. So sometimes I find like, oh my God, they also did mistakes. Why we all the time care about the mistake? And if you think about the mistake, definitely you did the mistake.
Right.
Don't think about a mistake. Lots of people, like lots of students came to me, ma'am, please correct my mistake while during conversation. If I start correcting your mistake while conversation, you will never ever learn and you feel
True.
demotivated.
That's correct.
Right? Giving
That's
feedback is okay in which area you did mistakes, but in every single sentence, if I'm start correcting a mistake, you will be, oh my God, I'm doing so many mistakes. I never ever learn English. So
yeah,
that's true.
that's correct.
Spoken English is different, grammar is different. We have to know about the fact, the person who are illiterate, the person who are not good at studying and all, still they speak very good English. It's a connection about your practice in the right direction, how you speak, how you listen, how you perceive the things, and how much you are passionate to learn this language. It's up to you.
That's true. You said it right. Absolutely right.
Okay. So when did you start your YouTube journey?
YouTube, I started 2 years back, but I'm not regular at all. I just come on YouTube, then I vanish for some time. I did it variety of times. From this year also, I just make sure that I will be regular, because nowadays, social media presence matters a lot. So then also last 2 months I was not regular because it's my kids' summer vacation and they were at home all the time disturbing and annoying me. And so I didn't post much, but now I'm trying to do it. Let's see how much regular I can make this year.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Because in YouTube, if someone maintain a consistency uploading in the same time, so definitely will grow faster comparison
Yeah,
to
that's
another
true.
people. So, yeah.
That's true. I always say intelligent people don't become successful. Consistent people become successful.
That's true. Even if it is, I told my students too, even if it is a 30-minute speaking and talking with people are listening to, but do it a regular basis. It's a momentum,
Right.
right?
That's true.
Consistency is the most important. Consistency is the key to achieve anything.
Yeah. That's right. Consistency is very important in everything you do. I'm consistent in a lot of areas. It won't that if I'm not consistent over here, I'm not consistent in other areas of my life. I'm consistent in giving my classes from so many years. I don't skip any time. Even if I'm traveling, I make sure to take the important classes. So I'm consistent in that. Very consistent. Then I won't make any excuse. My kid's summer vacation was there. This happened, that happened. Then I will not make any excuse because that's my priority. So I'm trying to make YouTube also as my priority. I keep on repeating in a lot of videos. So I just give my brain the instructions. I need to be regular, no matter.
That's true. Amazing. Good to know that. Okay. So I have, if you have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, I have one to two questions.
Yeah, I cannot extend the session more because I have to begin my class. So it was really lovely talking to you, and I really enjoyed. And I'm actually overwhelmed by knowing you do so many things at such a young age. That is like really appreciable, and you are a role model for lot many youngsters, I must say. So keep going, keep growing, and keep improving. My best wishes are always with you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Again, wholeheartedly thanks to you to giving me this opportunity. And yes, I'm learning day by day. Let's see.
Yeah, you're
And
doing
try to be
really good as per
consistent.
your age.
Thank you so much. That means a lot for me. Thank you so
All,
much for connecting to me and giving me
yeah,
this wonderful
welcome.
opportunity to talk with you.
All right. Bye. It was lovely connecting.
Bye bye, ma'am. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you so much.